The main character of the story is Godu. He is looking for a friend of his grandfather in Italy to give him a steel, but he is stopped by a beautiful girl named was Erica, and she demanded that you hand over that steel. Suddenly a giant wild boar appeared out of nowhere in the middle of the city, so Erica had to run away to fight it, and as far as she knew, a god named Varithrania summoned it. While running to find Erica, Godu ran into Varithrania, and when he knew that Godu was holding the steel, he laughed and left. Erica was later rescued by Godu in time while she was fighting, and the pig also disappeared at that moment. Upon learning that Godu was bringing the steel to Lucretia, Erica brought Godu to the woman's house. Lucretia explained something she knew about the steel to Godu, but she didn't want to keep the steel so she gave it to him. That night, Erica was very drunk so Godu took her to her room, but Lucretia suddenly locked the door so Godu couldn't open the door, and so Erica punched him when she regained consciousness. Erica was about to slap some more when the two of them suddenly encountered a giant god named Melkart, and they knew there would be a war between him and Varithrania, so they had to find a way to stop the war. Otherwise the whole island will be submerged. While trying to stop the two gods, Varithrania attacked Godu and Erica with a thunderbolt, but it was blocked by a protective film from the target. Not stopping there, he continued to use a golden sword to cut through the protective film, so Godu had to use the power of the target to steal all of Varithrania's magic. Right after that, Erica gave Godu a kiss to activate his source of power, so he was able to easily defeat Varithrania. And after defeating the god, Godu became a king called Campione. A week had passed since the battle, Godu had returned to Japan, and for some reason Erica had followed him back here as well. During breakfast that morning, Godu faced torture from his sister Shizuka, because she wondered what her brother did in Italy to bring a girl home like this. Thinking that everything would be over when she went to school, Erica transferred directly into the same class as Godu, even claiming he was her fiancé, much to the envy of her classmates. When he tried to pull Erica out of the mess, he accidentally grabbed another girl's hand named Yuri. Godu met Yuri after school to explain to her, and they met a man named Tuma, a member of the Japanese magic organization. After chatting with Tuma for a while at a temple, Godu learned that Yuri was also a witch like Erica, and that she was currently working at this temple. The next day, Erica took Godu to Rome to meet with representatives of the Italian Magical Society, and the two had a duel in front of them. During the battle, Godu had a bit of a hard time as he still hadn't mastered his powers, but he still managed to defeat Erica by knocking her down. Witnessing Godu's ability, the Italian Ministry of Magic decided to give Godu a medallion in the shape of a snake, and a certain girl was watching the two of them from afar. Erica was famous for her beauty, even receiving a bunch of love letters in her locker, but because of this, everyone in the school hated Godu even more, because a dirty guy like Godu was Erica's boyfriend. Yuri was alarmed when she heard that Godu brought the snake medallion to Japan, because according to a prophecy, the goddess Athena was pursuing this medal, and if it fell into her hands, Japan disaster will come. Upon learning of this, Erica asked Yuri to use telepathy to track down Athena through the locket. And as soon as Athena's location was located, Godu and Erica immediately went to find her, and Yuri would find a way to seal the locket as it was indestructible. As soon as the two found Athena, she used a barrier to trap Erica, then she flew over and gave Godu a kiss, sending Godu into the void. Seeing her boyfriend being forced into a kiss, Erica broke the protective barrier to fight Athena, and she successfully saved Godu from there. When he regained consciousness, Godu realized that Yuri was in danger, so the two of them quickly ran back to the temple, but Athena found Yuri first. A girl named Liliana appeared to help Yuri fight Athena, but Liliana was no match for her, so she easily obtained the medallion from them. Thanks to the medallion, Athena was able to regain her form with the power of a goddess. At that moment, Godu and Erica arrived in time to rescue Yuri, and Erica kissed him to help him activate his battle space. Godu completely overpowered Athena in his dimension, but Godu's dimension couldn't last long, so he was immediately countered by Athena. However, Godu used the power of the sun to distract Athena. Erica then threw him an ecstasy spear, and he threw the spear through her body, causing her to transform back into Loli's form, and then accepted to leave in defeat. After the battle ended, Yuri went to Godu's house to monitor him, fearing that he would bring something dangerous to Japan again. Yuri's sister asked her to marry Godu, because she wanted the king to be her brother-in-law. And although she seemed to refuse on the outside, in her mind, Yuri also wanted it to happen. When she arrived at school, Yuri got angry when she saw Erica hugging Godu tightly, and when she realized that Godu actually had feelings for Erica, Yuri also felt a bit jealous. Erica suddenly challenged Yuri to a baseball game, because she thought Yuri was too weak to stand by Godu's side, causing Yuri to feel angry and agree. However, Yuri couldn't even hold the baseball bat, and accidentally threw it at Godu's head. When they got home, another Campione named Salvatore Donnie called Godu, and it seemed that the two of them had known each other before. Donnie informed Godu about a very dangerous Campione named Boban, and he had just landed in Japan, but Godu didn't pay any attention to him and hung up. Meanwhile, Liliana went to the temple to capture Yuri, and she brought Yuri to meet Boban. Boban's goal is to have Yuri summon a god to help him, so that he can fight that god to satisfy his hunger. As soon as they received the news that Yuri had been taken away from Tuma, Godu and Erika quickly went to Boban's place to rescue her. Once inside, a stone human suddenly appeared to attack the two of them, but it was defeated by Erika after only a few sword strokes, and the two of them also defeated Boban's army of undead. When the two reached Boban, he released Yuri and asked to play a game with them. That is, if they could get Yuri out of his hands until dawn, he would never touch Yuri again. After that, he let the two of them drive Yuri away, and he also sent a pack of wolves to chase their car. Realizing that they could not hide from the wolves, they decided to get out of the car to fight them. And after the wolves were defeated, Boban suddenly appeared, and he summoned an army of undead to fight them. Godu attacks Boban by summoning flames from the sun, but Boban transforms into his werewolf form and devours Godu's flames. Realizing that he could not be defeated, Godu had to embrace Yuri and escape with his super speed, and Erika also escaped by flying into the sky thanks to her magic. However, Liliana caught up with Erika, and the two had a fierce hand-to-hand battle. After Yuri healed Godu's wound, she came to stop Liliana and Erika's fight, but Liliana still had no intention of stopping. However, because they went to the same school, Erika knew that Liliana loved writing love stories, and she forced Liliana to help them fight Boban if she didn't want the secret to be spread. The four of them went together to face Boban, and he summoned an army of the undead to attack them. While Erika and Liliana were holding back the undead, on this side, Yuri kissed Godu to help him open his battle space, but even so he couldn't defeat Boban. With no other choice, the three girls had to transfer their last bit of strength to Godu, and he succeeded in summoning the power of thunder that struck Boban's head. Thinking it was over, Boban emerged from the hole once more, and there was not a scratch on his body. But fortunately, the sun had already shown its first rays and Boban had not yet caught Yuri, so he accepted to leave in defeat, and the warrior souls he had imprisoned in the guise of the undead as well has been liberated. After the battle, Godu, Erika and Yuri had a vacation at the beach at Lucretia's place. That night Godu had escaped, and he had accidentally met Athena again. Athena convinced Godu to go with her to an island, and Donnie was also present on that island. Donnie was about to release a hidden source of magic on the island, and Liliana appeared to stop him, but he kept cutting the ceiling stone in half. From within the stone pillar emitted a tremendous amount of energy, and that energy turned into a dragon, so a god named Perseus immediately appeared to destroy it. However, Athena and Godu appeared in time to stop him, and she absorbed the dragon inside her. As he was about to fight Athena, Perseus suddenly realized that Godu was a Campione, so he turned to him, and Liliana quickly took Godu away after realizing the danger. Liliana had offered to help Godu defeat Perseus, but when she heard that she would have to kiss Godu to help him increase his strength, Liliana immediately blushed and did not dare to do so. Perseus rode a winged horse to chase the two of them, and Godu used the giant wild boar to attack Perseus but to no avail. While shooting, Godu suddenly lost his strength, so Perseus took the opportunity to give him an arrow through his chest. Fortunately, Athena came to Godu's rescue in time, so Perseus had to accept to spare his life this time. After Godu recuperated in the hospital room, Liliana blamed herself for not giving him her first kiss, otherwise he would have defeated Perseus back then. Liliana's maid tried to convince her to take Godu from Erika, but she couldn't do it because she was too embarrassed. While walking on the balcony, Godu took the wrong love story book written by Liliana to read, and when she found out her secret had been revealed, she decided to kill Godu and then commit suicide. After that, Liliana couldn't concentrate on writing the novel, because the image of Godu kept appearing in her mind. Meanwhile at Lucretia's house, Donnie had the girls tied up to prevent them from approaching Godu, as he wanted to give Godu and Liliana a chance to come together, and thought that would make Godu grow worse stronger. After receiving the challenge letter from Perseus, Godu and Liliana went to the challenge site, and the two would fight in front of thousands of spectators. Godu started the battle by using the power of a bull to throw rocks at Perseus, but he was still unable to inflict any scratches on him, and he was blown away by him with a single blow. Arrow. Realizing that she couldn't wait any longer, Liliana decided to give Godu her first kiss, so Godu successfully created his battle space. In the ensuing battle, Godu gained more advantage, so Perseus had to play bad, using his hypnosis to manipulate Liliana to attack Godu, as Liliana had escaped his spell after heard Godu calling her name. Liliana immediately used her bow and arrow to shoot Perseus into a stone pillar, and Godu used that opportunity to summon a wild boar to defeat Perseus. Godu was severely injured after the battle with Perseus, so Athena appeared to heal Godu by kissing him, making Liliana cry with jealousy. When Erica and Yuri visited Godu at the hospital, Erica drew her sword to attack him after learning that he had just added Liliana to her harem lineup. Later, a friend of Yuri's named Ina made an appointment to meet Godu at the tea ceremony club, and she claimed that she was the one chosen to be Godu's wife, but Godu rejected her proposal. This girl. The next day, Erica had her first date with Godu since the two fell in love, but Ina suddenly appeared demanding to fight Erica, presumably out of jealousy. Seeing that, Godu tried to stop the two of them, but a hole suddenly appeared and sucked him inside. Erica decided to jump into the hole to follow Godu, and Ina also followed her. Godu awoke in a strange space, and when he entered a wooden house, he met the god Susano, Ina's guardian. After a short conversation, Godu learned that Ina was currently controlled by his sword, and that it was the same thing that created the hole and dragged him here. Meanwhile, the war between Ina and Erica was still going on in this dimension. Ina then allowed her sword to take control of her body, and it was once used by Susano, so she was able to completely defeat Erica. Outside at this moment, an aura appeared out of nowhere that enveloped the entire world. Godu arrived in time to save Erica, but the sword was now completely in control of Ina, and it escaped with her. Realizing that Erica was in a critical condition, Godu tried to bring her back to Earth to save her, but he couldn't escape from this world. Thinking that there was no way to save Erica, Godu summoned some power from Baritranya's soul, and he healed her wounds through a kiss. While trying to rescue Godu and Erica, Liliana and Yuri were suddenly attacked by someone who looked like Athena. The sword also returned to find Godu and Erica in a completely new form, and Erica held him back so that Godu could successfully rescue Ina. Ina later regained her consciousness as well. The wall separating this space and the earth was suddenly broken, so everyone was able to meet again. The mysterious goddess immediately absorbed the sword, and the wounded Athena also made her way to the temple. She revealed to everyone that the mysterious goddess was the snake god Métis, Athena's mother. Godu recalled Susano's words that Métis' goal was to devour both heaven and hell, so she desperately needed Athena's power. In a moment of danger, Tuma went to pick up Godu and Athena who escaped from there, and took them to a temple in the mountains to help Godu regain his strength, while the girls would stay behind to hold Métis. However, all four girls were easily defeated by Métis, and she went to Godu as soon as he regained his strength. During the war, Métis absorbed Athena's power, and transformed into an adult goddess like Athena did before. The girls also made it to this place, and they took turns kissing Godu to give him enough strength to defeat Métis. Then, Godu's power suddenly skyrocketed, and his attack severely injured Métis. Athena also gave Godu a kiss, so they successfully summoned a giant sickle to defeat Métis, and after Métis was defeated, the dark cloud she created also disappeared from the sky. Everyone was finally able to return home happily, but there was still one unhappy person here, that was Shizuka, because every time he went home, Godu would bring home the whole harem rig, making her cook rice. But get tired. Thank you for watching all the videos about the anime. I will leave other videos of the channel here, and don't forget to press the subscribe button and the bell button to receive notifications of the latest videos.